This is basically going to be about how you can take a topic and break it into multiple angles so you can schedule 7 posts 7 months apart about the same thing. More than 200 of you actually commented, hell yeah, so we're making it happen. So thank you very much. Let's dive right into it. I've picked my topic and I've made some preparation because I'm not going to go straight live. That's not what I do, but it's just to give you a better sense of how it is we're going to do things. So we have the topic of sending DMs. We picked the first one, a case study. Here's the hook. Here's how my client John made 10K in 12 days using DMs. In the body, my client John approached me in 2023 in May and had a very low budget. After our one-to-one consultation, we determined, due to his follower count, that outbound DMs was the best strategy. We broke down his goals into quantifiable outcomes. To make 100K a year, it meant that he had to send 20 cold DMs per day to his ideal audience. After a couple of months of trial and error and the appropriate scripts, he hit his first 10K month. Don't underestimate the power of cold DMs. Then we have a story. I started my agency, I got crickets, one thing changed, I learned about DMs. Then the body, I'm saying what happened in 2019, 2022, 2023, doesn't need to be in any particular order, but it's just to show you. And then you end with, DM strategies can be a great tool to reach out to more people, especially at the beginning stages of your business. Then we've got a failure. In 2019, I got 0 sales from DMs. Here's why. Body. I was too kind and focused on making friends. Every DM I sent was to give gratitude, but I never engaged in conversation. Little did I know that digging in with questions to understand the root problem of my prospects would lead to sales converted into cash. And then you end with, a bold statement, action over procrastination. A mistake. 3 mistakes I made when sending cold DMs. Never lead with a question, too scared to send a follow-up, didn't have a Calendly link to make the meetings frictionless. Are you making any of these? And then you allow people to engage with you. We've got a success. Here's how I made 22.1K in 17 days in April using DMs. Send 20 cold DMs to prospects daily, lead with questions and make sure to get them on a call as soon as possible. Use voice notes to unpack the root problems and show more emotion. Get the clients to talk about their problem. Then you end with another statement. Treat a DM as the door to your prospects and change your mindset. You're not selling, you're guiding. Then we've got an educational view. DM opening advice I'd give to my 25-year-old self, looking 5 years back. Be conversational. Typos are fine in moderation. Don't be too formal. Avoid dear in openers. Give value no matter what. One question at a time and wait for a response. What would you tell your old self? Again, another question. I'm using a list format here simply because, they were quick for the purposes of this example. But if you have any other templates or things, it's mostly to show you how you can look at it from different angles. Then we have a template hook. The highest converting cold DM isn't rocket science. Steal this. Hey, Mike, you popped up on my feed a few times and I thought it made sense to reach out. I'm looking for a few creators interested in doubling their revenue from Twitter, from LinkedIn, from Instagram, from wherever. Interested? What did I do? If you're not okay, that's all good. No need to respond. If you're curious, let me know and we can see if it's a good fit. That's it. I hope it was useful. Looking at it from different angles really changes things. But essentially, we did take, the topics, case studies, stories, failures, mistakes, successes, an educational view and a template. And now we've got posts that we can go in and schedule for the rest of the year, almost, or half a year.